Leo. Sharks tomorrow. It'd be good to get Johnny in particular out, get a start under his belt after a few nice minutes last week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the challenge, isn't it? Like for guys, just the nature of it, like coming back at different stages. But guys have managed it pretty well so far. They've trained well. I think the way the coaches set up training helps over the last number of weeks. Sharks are a bloody good team. As I met Noel McNamara on Wednesday, so I'm sure he'll have a few tricks up his sleeve. So it'll be a tough outing for our guys. But we're excited just to play here in the RDS again. I thought there was a great crowd here for the Benetton game. I believe there's bigger numbers again now for tomorrow, which is great. So it's just trying to get that level of excitement back, isn't it? In terms of playing in what we hope is close to sell-out crowds week on week. We're excited to get going again. But it's great to have Johnny back.
And you've been able to kind of have a consistent enough selection over the last few weeks. I know 4 changes, but some of those would have been off the bench or in matchday squads, and even in the pack itself, like having had the same front row for a few games in a row now, is that a good bit of consistency to have this time of year? Yeah,
the cohesion bit definitely does help for sure, and we probably chop and change our team more than most, but we've opted for a bit of cohesion because, like the challenge is like with the structure of the season now, like you have 18 URC games, so we've got this block at the start of the season. I know there'll be different stages of the year where players will be missing, but there's not much margin for error when it comes to 18 games, is there? So, we think we've got a good group there. They're all hungry to kick on and play well, perform well in the jerseys. So, as I said, Sharks won't make it easy, but from our point of view, we've had a decent week. We've come off 2 Friday games, so we've had a decent week's training. So, excited to get going, as I said.
I think a lot of people are still waiting to see Tyke Furlong out on the pitch. How far away is he?
He trained pretty much fully this week, so he should be close to feature next week.
And then just a quick word on the Sharks. They've been on the road the last few weeks, and I know they've been without their heavy Springbok contingent, but they've had a good couple of results, and this is as close to a pressure-free free shot for them this week.
Yeah, like they've had their 2 wins on the road already, so as you say, so they, if you think they've had a group where they're minus their international group, so they've had a good strong group that work together, so again that cohesion bit from them is good, and they've so much depth I think across the board in what all the South African teams do, but Sharks in particular, so when they're missing their whatever it is 9-10 Springboks, they still have real quality to call upon. So it's going to be a good challenge for us. As I said, as you said, they've 2 wins, 9 points already, so it's sort of a nothing to lose type game for them. I know they have a different group that are back in South Africa getting ready for Glasgow then next week, so I'm sure all their guys will be looking to put their hands up for future games.
Cheers, Leo.
Yeah, with Will Connor's first start in a long time, just wanted to see brings that back out. It's a little bit different, and how pleasing is it to see him start to put together a string of consistent games again?
Yeah, well, even you saw here a couple of weeks ago, so he's on after he's pretty early into the game. He's on, so. Will's great. Yeah, like in terms of his defensive piece is what is the thing that stands out. Like in terms of his low tackling ability to get off the line, that aggressive defence really like he leads the line. So he's worked hard to get back. The medics, everyone's really worked hard in the background. So we just hope he gets a decent run of games. So we're trying to just manage some of that time up till now. So great to see him starting. Hopefully he goes well.